I don't think if that dude, why they die, they was die, the sec that thing give up on playing human. The one dude like die when the thing attack him, but the girl can be saved if you both run at the same time. But that a low chance, and maybe she save you by getting attack on the side, giving you more time to run. Sure, yeah. I was expecting Stalker in the Backrooms. Yeah, you know, and I was expecting people with an IQ above 30 to comment on this video, so I guess now we're both disappointed here. Like, what the fuck am I even supposed to say to this? They're two entirely different franchises that have nothing to do with each other at all, so why in the hell would I combine them together? That a lot of bullet in that magazine. Yeah, and that a lot of grammar errors. I think he's in a hole 1718.
You don't say!
Oh, and he was so sure no one apart from him noticed that evidently he had to comment that shit twice. You need a military advisor on these. The briefing part was pretty cringe. Okay, G.I. Joe, you care to explain how the fuck you would do this scene instead of saying thing bad and then not explaining why?
Fresh 14 for the Lakers. LeBron!
This is pretty good. Less dialogue that makes the characters seem dumb. Clean that up a little, and it would be super amazing. Again, just refuses to explain why or provide any examples. This doesn't help me out at all.
Clear the defensive glass. Oh God,
Stupid. You know what a very insightful and compelling argument. You know what, now that you said that, I'll probably just go ahead and take down this video, delete my channel, and, you know, destroy my entire PC rig while I'm at it. For me, the opening really damages the immersion and illusion of it being found footage. Well, guess what, that's why it's not fucking called found footage. Not to nitpick, but the audio sounds like it was shot in a toilet bowl. Yeah, I know, it's almost like the characters have a fucking toilet bowl in their head or something. Also, I love how he starts this comment with not to nitpick and then immediately proceeds to nitpick. It's like, why the fuck would you say that at all? Take the unique premise of Backrooms, not understanding what makes it what it is, add cliche tropes and get an underwhelming derivative bore fest. That about sums it up. Anime profile picture. 3 trained soldiers are firing at it. It doesn't get phased, but then one dude fires at it at the end and it knocks it back down the hole. Come on, continuity error. You know what? I agree with you. That is pretty fucking weird that that happened, but don't you think there might be, I don't know, a reason as to why that happened? I don't know, maybe Hudson might have shot it at point blank range, making it easier to hit a very specific spot, which, you know, may or may not be its weak point that, you know, I thought was very clearly conveyed by the one and only time this thing takes visible damage from fucking anything. You know, just food for thought. I love how the girl decides bullets are having no effect on this thing. It just killed my friend / boss. I'm probably dead too. Best option, get close enough to see what my bullets are actually doing. Because they definitely squirted a bunch. But nothing happened. Squirted again. Wait, hang on a second. Who the fuck is squirting here? What? I think bro watched a completely different fucking video. It's cool to see a human mind in panic mode, choosing different options that are totally dumb. Jesus Christ. Okay, fucking Ted Bundy. Overall, pretty interesting stuff, and I'm not even a Backrooms person, but this was good. But for the love of God, audio mixing, music, and dialogue needs work. I nearly clicked off in the first few minutes, just hearing the looping music louder than the voices go over and unfortunately, he wasn't the only dumbass to fucking bitch about the music. Oh my god, the music's like slightly too loud in like one section of the video. Wah. Okay, like bruh, if y'all think that music's too loud now, y'all would not survive at a fucking metal concert. Or even a fucking IMAX theater for that matter. Like, sure, yeah, I'll concede for that one section that everyone's talking about. Even though it's for dramatic effect, yes, I probably could have made the music a bit quieter. But to use that section as an excuse to basically say that throughout the entire video the music was too loud is just factually incorrect. In fact, I'd argue it's too quiet in most areas. Also, if the problem is that bad that you were literally crying in my comment section about it, your device has an audio adjusting function. You can just turn the fucking volume down. And just in case you can't hear the dialogue, that's what the fucking subtitles are for. And look, I'm not saying that the audio mixing is just absolutely stellar perfect and that this isn't something that's ultimately my fault. But to pretend like this is more of a dramatic problem than it actually is a bit disingenuous. You know what? In fact, I'll do you one better. Let's go into my Premiere project file for the intro. So right here you can see I'm at the section where people typically cite the music being louder than the audio. Right here is my sound design track, and right here is the music track. And if you can see between the differences between these levels here, the fucking sound design track is like 6 decibels louder than the fucking music track. This is completely unaltered, by the way. I never changed anything yet. Like, I mean, even if I were to solo all these tracks out, let's say if I mute the music track here, You see, the sound design track kind of
Can anyone hear me?
stays roughly between the 8,
What's going on?
between like normal listening volume of like 0 decibels. Now, if I solo the music track here, see, it ranges between like 3 to 9 decibels here, but not going over 3, still allowing you to hear
We're just walking
the dialogue.
They just, I don't know, they just fell through the fucking floors!
So yeah, not only are you bitching about all of this, but you're just objectively wrong. Where is the part 3 of Paranormal Investigations when it ended up by catching Henry Emily? I want to see the continuing part. Bro, there's just so much fucking wrong with this statement, I don't even know where to begin. Not gonna lie, the cameraman sounds like Mini Lad. Well, wait, no, he can't sound like Mini Lad because he's not a child predator. Yes, a highly trained Black Ops team with a woman. Right? Okay, I don't even know what to say about that. That's just sexist. That's not Lieutenant Hudson. That's Graves from COD. Nuh-uh. I don't like these monsters that can mimic people but are just bulletproof anyway. Like, what's even the point? If nothing can threaten you, why bother with tricks? Well, I mean, I guess this guy's clearly never seen fucking Terminator 2. Is that a random out-of-context Terminator 2 insert because I love the movie so much? Yes. Am I sorry for doing it? Absolutely not. Anyways, back to this stupid-ass comment. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just to entice them in closer and closer together so they're not as, you know, far away as they were, ensuring that you kill all 3 of them as easily and effectively as you possibly can. Basically lessening the chance for all of them to get away before you can actually get to them. And even if they do manage to escape, they actually have more ground to cover, which, you know, gives Homeboy a better chance to pick them off individually if they make a break for it. Which, by the way, once the gig is up and they figure out what's going on, is exactly how Jackson's able to escape. Because his friends are now spread out, so now the stalker has to take the time to kill them individually and ensure their death, which just barely gives Jackson enough time to escape unharmed. Also, if you watch the video at all, you would know that's like literally the whole fucking reason they're down there to begin with. Because the stalker's mimicking the voices of the dead researchers to make everybody above ground think they're still alive, so that way they'll send more people down to try and rescue them, which gives him more potential victims. Also, one thing I guess you missed while watching the video, yeah, technically the monster's bulletproof, but it's very much still vulnerable. It's not unkillable. So, you know, I mean, I don't really know what to tell you. I guess just develop eardrums and, you know, fucking eyeballs. A long time ago, I'd missed to go to the bathroom when I was born, but I died, so I'd say not going in there in the morning. You got it, bro. Great video, but I honestly hate trope of bullets just no damaging thing. Yeah, and I fucking hate the trope of YouTube comments not being able to speak the English language. If these guys encounter a smiler, they're dead. This was a really fun project. I wish I could have done more with you guys, but being the introduction cutscene jet pilot took a lot out of me. Bro, gotta say, man, that one scene of you flying off, like, honestly, Oscar worthy right there. Very underrated performance. I fell asleep 3 times to this one video. And fucking lay off the Xanax. Like, what you want me to say about that? This was a fake backroom video.
Well, no shit.
My brother in Christ, this statement implies you think the other ones are real. Bro, does he know? I guess he does not. This just in on Spectre News, scientists have not in fact created a 4th dimensional portal to a hell world underneath the state of California. In other news, the sky is still fucking blue. Miller's out of regulation with that handlebar mustache and chin beard. Alright, look man. You're not incorrect. However, as a fellow owner of both of these things, you gotta admit that shit's pretty classy. Who wrote the fucking dialogue? Kane is Kane because of the realism. Well, I don't know if you noticed or not, brother, but I am not fucking Kane, alright? There is a good reason why he is substantially more popular than I am. Apart from that, I really don't need your input about why the dialogue's bad, because just about everyone else besides you is telling me how good it is in my comment section. So, I mean, if you want fucking Kane dialogue, Lord knows does he have a lot of it, so just, you know, go to his channel and watch one of his fucking videos. Don't go in my comment section and write a unconstructive, indescriptive fucking comment that cites no examples and doesn't help me improve at all. Come on, dude. Black Operation cliches? Okay, for as much as you were raving on Kane earlier, I thought you would know this already, but apparently I'm gonna have to explain this. Project KV-31, or the Backrooms, is a classified project, which means only the federal government and people employed by Async know about it. So let's say, for instance, the federal government wanted to operate within this classified facility. Well, the mission, by extension of this facility being classified, would also have to remain anonymous. That is the literal fucking definition of a black operation. I know this stuff is considered cliche because of some fucking COD games or whatever, and I don't give a shit. This is how this stuff works. Deal with it. I'm confused though. Why not pull the lines up so the creature can't climb up? Wait, hang on a second. Fucking rewind. Did you just imply that you think this thing can climb ropes? With fucking knife hands, my guy? Apparently so, and evidently this was a point of confusion for a lot of other people watching this video, so let me dispel this rumor right now. The creature did not climb up the rope in order to get to Jackson. If you look closely, his hand is pierced within the wall, implying that he climbed, you know, the wall in order to get back to Jackson. Which means if they were to unhook the ropes from the top, that would do literally nothing to stop this thing from climbing back up. For how good he is, I'm sure Spectre is hired somewhere and just working for a big animation company when not making something for us. The beginning of the video is the ending. A sad ending to the story. What? Fucking read that right? The beginning of the video is the ending. What? What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, if you're saying what I think you're saying, then not to be that guy, but you're wrong. I mean, but shit ain't that deep, bruh. Nobody in this entire video talks like a human being. It's like a high school play. Okay, are you gonna, like, cite some examples within this comment? Maybe, like, give me some suggestions on how I can improve, or, like, how you would say certain sentences or something like that within this comment? Or, like, you just gonna take the high school approach of, I made it the fuck up? Also, for a motherfucker literally named Friend Formation Bot, you apparently just love to be an asshole for legitimately no reason at all. So, you know, I guess that tells me all I need to know about even remotely taking you seriously. The whole originated from the glitchy 6-month-old Bethesda game they refused to pay. Ain't that the fucking truth? OMG, that is the most annoying song ever in the first few minutes. God help me. Man, if only there was a skip function in YouTube, this crisis would be alleviated immediately. I have no idea why I turned into Richard Nixon reading this comment. I guess maybe it's because both him and this person are fucking idiots. CG, C, voice acting, D, scariness, F, comedy, A+. Every voice sounded like a goofy Discord mod trying to sound tough. Okay, that's a very specific description. I can only assume the reason you even know that is because your life probably revolves around pissing those types of people off, you know, to which I say, get a fucking life. Also, this user's pussy getting value, F. This comment's actual insightfulness, fucking Shadow Realm. Hello, Kane, you make more like a chapter 2, cause this is really cool. Honestly though, a chapter 2 of Kane's would go pretty hard though. Maybe this guy's onto something. 16. 1990 battery power tools? I don't know, winky face emoji. A really scary thing is that this might have happened to the soldiers in the Dulce base in New Mexico. Wait, what? Bro, what the fuck going on in New Mexico, bro? What the shit? 7 minutes in and these voice actors suck. They should have hired real ones. Well, I guess let's go down my list of fake voice actors, shall we? One of my voice actors is It's-A-Me Wario, also known as Kyle, who voice acts Section in this video. He primarily voice acts and does a lot of work for the Walton Files, but also has done some work in both the Mandela Catalog and Vita Carnis, just to name a few. So definitely in terms of analog horror voice acting, this is, I would consider, one of the top dogs. The actor I have playing for Jackson is Nix Moon Reeds, who literally does voice acting for a living, and I would consider one of the most underrated voice actors in this genre. The guy I have playing Miller in this video is my buddy Reach Animations. He's done plenty of voice work for other creators in the past, and he literally advertises himself as a voice actor as one of the things he provides. I'm not sure if this actually has happened yet, but it was rumored that he was also eventually going to be in the Mandela Catalog at some point, which shows that apparently he was a good enough voice actor for Alex to even consider him for that series. The voice actor I have playing Shannon is Lavender. She has also been in plenty of other projects within this genre, and I'd honestly consider her to be a very underrated actor within this realm of content. The guy I have playing Isaac, who's the camera operator at the beginning of the video, is Static Films, who also created Tunnel Vision and voice acted William Afton in that video. This is that same video that got like 1 million views in under a week, which is, you know, fucking unheard of in the FNAF VHS community. I don't think a single creator has ever done that before. So, you know, clearly he was doing something right. But apart from that, he also voice acts in plenty of other projects, and it's also another service that he provides. The voice actor I have playing Grace Williams, who's the lady that gets held up by the stalker at the end of the video, is Bubble Pop. She's also voice acted in plenty of other creators' projects within this sphere, the most notable of which being in a Baddington video. Again, another voice actor I would classify as very underrated. I play Hudson, so, you know, if you think I'm a bad voice actor, then fair enough, I guess. I really don't give a shit. The guy who plays Robert, who is the guy with the white shirt at the beginning of the video, is my good buddy Scarecrow. He's been in one of my other videos that people consider to be probably the best in my franchise, and not to mention all the array of other stuff he's done for other creators, including himself. The only one that I'd maybe kind of give you, but not really, is Dravy. And look, Dravy, if you're watching this, I love you, bro. Please do not take this personally. He's really the only voice actor on here with like the least experience compared to everybody else. Although he doesn't have that many lines within the video, for the few lines that he does have, I'd honestly say that he did a perfectly fine job and did exactly what I needed him to do. But not to discredit him, he also did voice work for other people's projects in the past, and you know, I know this, but I don't. He was also maybe considered to do a voice in Kane's latest Backrooms video, so I consider him a good voice actor too. So in summary, all this to say that just because you're in the minority opinion that you think the voice acting's bad, doesn't mean that the voice actors I got on this project aren't, quote, real ones, because they're all pretty much as real as you're going to get within this community. So, you know, just because somebody else shit in your cereal this morning and inspired you to write this comment doesn't make it okay for you to shit on other people's hard work and talent. So, you know, respectfully take this comment and shove it up your ass.